What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Collegiate Football Legion, where we talk everything college football, especially HBCU football. And today is definitely HBCU football related if you've seen the thumbnail. Of course, we are going to be talking about the newest offensive lineman additions to JSU. We all know how bad that offensive line was in the spring. Okay, they couldn't keep Quincy protected. Jalen ran because he wanted to run, but he had a hard time being protected. So we were saying week after week during that spring season, they need to protect that quarterback. They need to get protection. The offensive line is not blocking. That was a recurring theme throughout the spring season. And what did Dion do? He went and immediately addressed it. Okay, I know a lot of y'all was throwing in the comments was like, oh, well, I'm glad that they're getting this recruit and that recruit, but what about the offensive line? Nothing can happen without the offensive line. So I'm going to make this video instead of just telling y'all one by one in the comments so y'all can see the really good additions that he's made to this revamped offensive line. Let's get into it. First, we're going to start off with Charles Armstrong. All right, this guy is he's a guy that I'm really excited about. All right, he's a freshman, of course, but he's a guy that I'm just really excited about. Right, and let me tell you why. He's 6'5", 270. Okay, that's big. All right, out of Manatee High School from Bradenton, Florida. All right, he's from the class of 2021. He's a 3-star guy. Now, although nationally he's ranked 1,292 in the country, do not let that fool you, okay? This guy is good. He has a lot of offers from a lot of big schools. He's the number 111th offensive tackle in the country. In the state of Florida, he is ranked 166. All right? That's just according to 24/7 Sports Composite. Now, as for his offers, he has offers from JSU, Arizona State, Boston College, Cincinnati, Coastal Carolina, Liberty, Pittsburgh, Tulane, USF, Western Kentucky, Rutgers, Georgia Tech, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa State, Minnesota, South Carolina, UCF, Utah, and Florida State. A lot of notable schools in there. A lot of Power Fives. All right, a lot of mid-majors. So this kid is nothing to play with. He has a lot of upside and a lot of potential. When I look at his tape, I love what I see. He's one of those guys who loves to block. He likes to make blocking fun, because we know playing football, if you were a lineman and had to play offensive lineman at some point in your career, which I know I had to, it's not fun. At least it wasn't to me, right? And I know a lot of people would agree with that. But for him, he's one of those guys where he's gonna go out and he's gonna make it fun. He's gonna make offensive linemen fun. He loves to bully people, and I love that. You cannot teach aggressiveness, especially in an offensive lineman. Some like to be passive, others just like to go at you and get it. They want pancakes. You feel me? So I love that about this kid, and I can't wait to see what he does in his career at JSU. All right. Now, it's also important to put out that he decommitted from Arizona State because he was committed to Arizona State, and he decommitted on October 16th. And then January 14th, he committed to JSU. All right. Now, let's get into another guy that I'm very, very, very excited about. Dimitri Jordan. He is the latest offensive lineman to transfer to Jackson State. He is an FBS transfer, okay? He comes from SMU. He's 6'5", 330 pounds. 6'5", 330. That is a building. This man is a unit, okay? He's from Coronado High School in Lubbock, Texas. Shout out to Lubbock because y'all put out a lot of talent, all right? He was a part of the 2020 class. Like I said, he only did his freshman year at SMU, and then he got gone. I guess he just figured it wasn't for him. He was a 3-star guy coming out of high school. Nationally, he was 129th. Okay, at his position, he was 4th. And in Texas, he was 21. In Texas, he was ranked 21 out of all prospects. How this guy is a 3-star according to 24/7 Sports Composite, I don't even know. He entered the transfer portal June 25th. All right, and he just announced his commitment to Jackson State maybe like a week ago, somewhere around that time. So he, like I said, he's the newest one. He had offers from SMU, Grambling State, Houston Baptist. I have never heard of that school, by the way. No disrespect to y'all, but I never heard of that. Houston Baptist, Louisiana Monroe, and Liberty. This guy, by the way, it's not. He didn't play his freshman year because there's absolutely no tape on him anywhere. It's just pictures, okay? But this guy is a unit, okay? And I haven't seen tape, so I can't say like what kind of player he is or is he aggressive. But just from looking at him, I'm excited. He adds sizes and everything for an offensive lineman. Obviously, he has to be able to move. But I am really excited for this guy, man. I can't wait to see what he does. And I know JSU is gonna get the best out of him. You feel me? I just know it, and I feel like he's gonna get. I feel like he's gonna get a chance to start. He might be on that starting line, because with size like that, you can't keep that on the bench. Try him out. All right, next up, we got James Reddick II. All right, he is 6'3", 320 pounds, out of Peach County High School, out of Fort Valley, Georgia. He is the class of 2021, so yes, he is a freshman. He is a two-star guy. Like I said, stars don't always matter. Neither does rankings. Okay, there's a reason why this guy has Division I offers. All right, nationally, 2,712. At his position, 185th. In the state of Georgia, he's 233. He had 4 offers: JSU, Gardner-Webb, South Alabama, and Tennessee State. Now, what's crazy is he was offered by all 4 of these schools on the same day. On the same day, 3 days later, he chose JSU. Amazing recruiting by Dion. I don't know what it was, but 3 days later, he shut the recruiting completely off. Like, I'm going to JSU. All right, next up, we got Javonte Gardner, okay? 6'5", 290. As far as the freshman, he is the highest ranked freshman, offensive lineman freshman in JSU's class. Excuse me. He went to Jones High School from Orlando, Florida. Class of 2021. Like I said, he is the highest ranked offensive lineman who is a freshman from JSU's class. All right, he's up there. He's a 3-star guy. Nationally, he's 449th. At his position, he's 38th. In Florida, he's 70. All right, they got some of his stats because I guess he went to an opening. A 5.5940, 5-second shuttle, and a 20-inch vertical. Not bad. Not bad at all. Javonte Gardner, with his size, a lot can be done with him. Whether he's ready to play or not, I don't know. That's up to the coaches. But something tells me this kid can contribute. Now, every freshman needs polishing, of course. They just came out of high school. But like I said, in the next few coming years, they're going to be very exciting. They have gotten better in the offensive lineman talent. So this is nothing but good. Whether they're freshmen or whether they're FBS transfers, they are a step up from what Jackson State had. And before I go any further, it is important to mention that there's another guy in this recruiting class who is an FBS transfer by the name of Tony Gray out of University of Central Florida. But he played in the spring season. So for that reason, I did not include him in this video. These are for guys who have not played in the spring season. The guys who were ineligible and the freshmen. So yes, Tony Gray will also be back, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have his job as well. He played in the spring season, though. All right, now back to Javonte. His offers: JSU, Florida Atlantic, Kentucky, Minnesota, Ole Miss, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, UCF, and Wake Forest. So not a bad job there. I mean, when you look at his rankings, when you look at his stats, you can see why some major FBS schools came calling, some mid-major FBS schools came calling. He's a very talented individual. Now, on December 17th, he decommitted from Florida. He was originally committed to Florida. He's a Florida boy. I imagine he wanted to stay home, play for the Gators. But then Dion came calling. He decommitted He decommitted from Florida December 17th, and he signed with JSU on the same day. He signed with JSU on the same day he decommitted from Florida. If that does not tell you how good of a recruiter Dion is, what will? What will? No, that's amazing. Like, I've never heard of that before, bro. On the same day. Man. Alright. Let's keep it going. We got Dylan Spencer. Dylan Spencer. This is a guy who I am very, very excited for. Alright. He's out of Madison, Mississippi. 6'4", 300 pounds. He's an FBS transfer from Missouri. He was a 3-star out of high school from the class of 2020. Nationally, he was 1,903. At his position, he was 157. In the state of Mississippi, he was 47th. He enrolled at Missouri August 12th. He entered the transfer portal November 11th. And by December 15th, he was committed to JSU. Now, as for his offers, he had Missouri, Mississippi State, Tennessee, Southern Miss, Arkansas, Austin Peay, Central Arkansas, and Kansas. He looks bigger. He looks a lot taller in his photos, right? But 6'4" is not bad at all for his size. I'm so excited for him because he came from the SEC. He's practiced against, the best talent in the world. And if he was rotated, he's had playing time in the games. So you're potentially going against guys who have been drafted in this past coming draft. He's went against them. You've went against guys who are gonna be drafted. He's gotten that work. So I'm excited to see what he can do at the FCS level for Jackson State. He shouldn't be scared to go up against anybody. You face the best. So we'll see what he does. All right, y'all. And last but most certainly not least, we have Mah Jong. He's 6'5", 320 pounds. He's out of Jackson, Mississippi, from Callaway High School. He's the class of 2020. He's a 3-star guy. All right, nationally, he was 213th. At his position, he was ranked 26th. In Mississippi, he was ranked 41. On August the 1st, he enrolled at FIU, at Florida International. By November 12th, he entered the transfer portal. By December 31st, he transferred to JSU. His offers were from FIU, Arkansas State, JSU, Liberty, Louisiana Monroe, Nicholls State, and South Alabama. Not that I'm not excited for this kid, because like I said, all around the board with these linemen, they have tremendous size. But I didn't see much of him from his freshman year at FIU. It's hard for linemen to get tape as it is. So the fact that he was at FIU his freshman year, I didn't expect to find anything on him really. At least not at the college level. But this is huge. This is a huge upgrade for Dion. And it does not get talked about enough because we see the skill position guys that he's getting or the defensive guys that he's getting. So nobody pays much attention to the offensive line. This unit that he's got. Nobody pays attention to that. Sheduer, like I said, Sheduer is a happy man right now. And I hope y'all get what I'm saying when I say that. This isn't a brag or anything. This is just saying, not only does he have such a great receiving core, now he has 5 new guys. 5 new guys who is going to come in. Some going to play right away. Some might have to, get rotated. But you got 5 new guys who are going to come in and just build a wall in front of him and keep him protected. It does not get talked about enough, the job that Dion is doing. It doesn't. He addressed his needs. He went out and he went and got the shiny new toy in a lot of these guys, but he also addressed the needs. It's crazy. So I don't want nobody else saying, "Oh, did he address the offensive line?" I'm glad we got such and such, but did he get the offensive line? Is Sheduer going to be able to throw to this guy? Yes. Here's why. Okay, so this is just a video to let y'all know Sheduer has help. Sheduer has protection. JSU will be fine. All right, but anyways, man, if y'all made it to the end of the video, thank y'all for watching. Collegiate Football Legion, I'm out.